Let's explore the basics to building a weekly shift schedule in Woven. To get this feature, from the management menu, select Schedules. Woven will navigate you to the first schedule feature, which is Shifts. Before building your shift, make sure you have the right location listed here. Next, choose which week you want to schedule. Click the Add New Shift button, which will open the Shift sidebar where you can further update your shift. First, you may choose to create an open shift by ignoring the team member field and just choose which position should fill the open shift. If you'd rather assign the shift to a team member, just select the team member here. Next, you can enter the shift day and times, you can choose a date, and then we can also click the clock and choose the time. We'll do the same for the end date and time. You next have the option to update the default paid or unpaid break times. The exception shift field may or may not appear to you. If it does, answer yes to exception shift when the shift should not be factored into your labor plan. A common example of an exception shift is when the shift belongs to a new team member who is undergoing training. Add any private notes you would like here. Now to the feature that's going to save you time in building better schedules. These alerts flag any issue with the shift that you should consider. If you see a red alert, it means you won't be able to publish the shift unless you have the ability to override blocks. Yellow alerts, like this one, are just warnings. They won't block you from publishing the shift. Woven will alert you to any issue with overtime, conflicts with team member availability and time off, conflicts with other shifts assigned to the team member, and more. When you're done updating the shift and have factored in any alerts, click Add Shift. We can always get back to the shift sidebar by clicking the shift. And if you mistakenly add a shift, you can easily delete it. Besides using this Add New Shift button, there are other ways you can add shifts. Click at a particular time to start a shift. You can also click and drag to the exact duration of the shift you'd like to schedule. Let me give you 2 tips for adding shifts quickly. First, you can copy individual shifts. Second, you can import an entire previous week's schedule so long as it was published by clicking this button. Let me switch to a more populated week now. While adding your shifts, you may want to use the different scheduled views to note any gaps or issues with your schedule that you need to address. There are 4 different views: calendar day, which is what we've been looking at, calendar week, position, and finally, team member. Let's return back to the calendar day view. On any of these other views, we can click the green plus button to add a shift to that day. Also, while adding your shifts, it is possible that you'll have daily and weekly progress alerts alerting you to how many more hours of shifts you need to schedule. From the weekly hours progress, I can tell that I'm not finished building my schedule. From the daily hour progress, I can tell that I've scheduled too many employees for Tuesday, so I'll drop a shift. Once you've finished adding your shifts and you're ready to update employees on their new schedule, you should publish your shifts. Publishing shifts alerts team members of their new shifts via email notification and push notifications, assuming they have the Woven mobile app downloaded. You can publish shifts individually by clicking a shift and clicking Publish. However, I recommend publishing shifts in batches by clicking Publish Shifts button at the top. Before publishing all shifts, you have the option to unselect certain shifts that you're not yet ready to publish. Note, team members will be alerted to open shifts that they can pick up. If they decide to pick up the shifts, you'll see this red circle alert on the bell icon, as well as on the Shifts Action tab. Don't forget to accept or decline these offers, and Woven will notify the employee accordingly. This feature will eventually have the option of shift giveaways and swaps. Any action requiring your approval will be listed on this Actions tab. Now, that's the basics to building a weekly shift schedule in Woven. Thanks for watching.